And they wonder why so many of these Hollywood kids grow up to be so freaking weird and messed up, because this is the crap that they have to deal with when they're kids. So Noah Schnapp, who at the time was 12 years old, would be asked about his sexuality. How about his sexuality is he's 12 years old and hasn't gone through puberty yet? Leave him the fuck alone, you fucking weirdo. How's that for sexuality? You fucking weirdo. Why do you want to know the sexuality of a 12-year-old boy? And you wonder why people call you Holly weird. Because you people are fucking weird as hell. And these are the same people who want to preach to everyone else like they have their shit together. Hollywood press repeatedly asked 12-year-old Noah Schnapp about his sexuality. Netflix is ramping up promotion for the long-awaited 5th and final season of Stranger Things. Thank the Dark Lord, I'm so tired of seeing that. Set to premiere this Thanksgiving after a 3-year hiatus. The streamer doubtlessly hopes that the online discourse will center around fans' theories and building anticipation for the return of Hawkins, Indiana. Or Hawkins, Indiana. However, a recent interview in Time magazine with star Noah Schnapp, which examines how the media's long-standing focus on his sexuality affected him, threatens to pull the focus into the upside down. Schnapp, now 21, came out as gay when he was 18. Perfectly fine. But it's different if these fucking weirdos were influencing him to do so. You know, saying, oh, hey, what about your character? Is your character gay? When he was fucking 12? So, you know, is it genuine? I don't know. Is he happy? I don't know. But he's 18 years old, and if he wants to be gay, he can be gay. The show has been hinting for some time that his character, Will Byers, is also gay. Yet at the same time, the press has been asking about his sexuality since Stranger Things started, back when he was just 12 years old. They would pry and ask me, is he gay? Are you gay? I was 12, 13. I didn't know what to say, he admitted. You tell them, I'm fucking 12 years old, I haven't even gone through puberty yet, you fucking weirdos. And they wonder why kids who, like Nickelodeon kids, look at all the fucking Nickelodeon kids and how fucked up they are. Or Disney kids, how fucked up they are. Because it's the same shit, this constant sexualizing. Even if their characters themselves aren't being sexualized, this is what they deal with because of these fucking progressive parents who want all the attention on them. This is why these progressive parents should be fucking arrested. Oh yeah, we got Finn right there, Wolfhard. There he is on fan sites like Reddit and Tumblr. Are you fucking surprised? Reddit and Tumblr. Regarding Schnapp's character's sexuality began immediately after Stranger Things debuted in 2016. So you're saying that a bunch of those fucking weirdos on Tumblr and Reddit were theorizing about the sexuality of a 12-year-old? Color me shocked. Because Will liked colorful clothing, was shy, artistic, and seemed to have close bonds with Mike, played by Finn Wolfhard. Some interpreted these traits as subtext. Reddit and Tumblr, what do you expect? What the fuck do you expect? The whole thing is a fucking cesspool of fucking weirdos. There's a 12-year-old. It's time to start theorizing about their sexuality. Schnapp, at 12, responded to the speculation in a since-deleted Instagram post saying, for me, Will being gay or not is besides the point. Stranger Things is a show about a bunch of kids who are outsiders. Since this was neither an outright denial nor confirmation, his comment only drew more attention to the question of his character's sexuality. And this kid could outright fucking say, no, he's not. And all these fucking idiot weirdos on Twitter and Reddit and Tumblr would be like, oh my God, he denied it. This character is totally 100% gay. He's confirmed it. It's like, but he said no. And they would try to do mental gymnastics to try to, well, by him saying no, he's actually proving that his character is gay. Because we totally need to know if the 12-year-old is gay. It didn't take long before Schnapp noticed that many people online were suggesting he himself was gay. I think it made me hold it down deeper, he told Variety in 2023, because it was kind of being poked and prodded out of me in such a public way. He added that many in his family and social circle were subtly encouraging him to come out yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It's not the fact that the kid was gay. It's the fact that he was kind of pushed towards it, which he didn't appreciate at the time. I was like, I'm straight. I just rejected that idea for so long. Even as Schnapp was filming the fourth season of Stranger Things, the actor was still working out his own feelings. However, he told Variety in the same interview that the reception of season 4 changed his perspective. I saw all these comments on Instagram and TikTok. There was not one bad thing about about him being gay. I mean, most of the people who fucking watch Stranger Things are probably going to be flaming leftists anyway. So naturally, they're not going to be saying anything about being gay, being bad. I'm just saying. So, I was like, if he has all the support, then why should I worry about anything? Now we know that it wasn't just anonymous online commenters, friends, and family that had Schnapp struggling with his sexuality from an early age, but also the press. The ethics surrounding these issues could be a matter for debate, but it's a debate Netflix doesn't need at the moment. We got Elon with the trying to cancel Netflix and all that. The constant LGBTQ plus push for everything to kids. Where you have things like cows and transformers, and suddenly this cow is non-binary. A transformer is non-binary. It's like, why? You have the Jurassic Park or Jurassic World or whatever. You know, you shouldn't be worried about lesbian relationships. You should be worried about, surviving. But no, we got to make time for a fucking lesbian kiss. And I've said before, I love lesbians just as much as the next guy. But in a fucking children's show, it has no place. Any kind of deep relationship doesn't have that kind of place in a children's show. Like, fuck. Keep away from the fucking kids. It's not that hard. After confirming he'd cancel that was Elon. The recent comments from Schnapp are once again putting Netflix and gender ideology in the same conversation. Imagine that. Because that's what fucking Netflix does. They push ideology onto fucking children. But then again, cuties. Yeah. I don't understand why people are attacking. It's a work of art. And if you're not intelligent enough to appreciate that art, no, it's fucking disgusting. Yes, because 4 or 5, 12-year-old girls basically dry humping a floor, the stage when they're doing their little routine. Yeah, work of art. No, you're fucking sickos. It's plain and simple. Just admit that you like little kids. Like, fuck. Hollywood and its shill journalists should be banned from working with and talking to children. This is highly inappropriate, but unsurprising given its Follywood and the journalists. Again, you wonder why so many kids, like in fucking Nickelodeon and Disney, why they all grow up to be fucking messed up. Because they're getting sexualized. You have a 12-year-old like, are you gay? What's your character's your sexual orientation? What's your character's sexual? He's 12 years old. His sexual orientation is he hasn't gone through puberty yet. Let him go through puberty and discover who he is first, you fucking weirdo. I mean, come on. Is it really that fucking hard? Apparently it is. And it is hard. These people are hard for fucking kids. They're hard for fucking kids. And that's why they constantly do this shit. Whether it be Netflix and the constant, it's okay. If you're a little boy and you like to play with girl things, you're transgender. You're transgender. If you're a little girl and you like to play with boy things, well, you're not a tomboy. No, you're transgender. It's okay to like other boys and want to touch their penis. And they're pushing this stuff to little kids. These shows are directed towards kids. This kid was 12 years old and the press is just, what's your sexuality? What's your sexuality? And then they wonder why these kids are so fucked up. Why so many of them try to fucking off themselves. Leave the fucking kids alone. Fuck. I don't understand how fucking hard this is. Leave the fucking kids alone. You should not be asking a 12-year-old what his sexual preference is. Now, if they're like 17 or something, 17-year-olds are now in movies where they're having sex with older actors. If you want to know the sexuality of a 17-year-old who's gone through puberty, whatever. 17 years old, I think it pretty much most states are the age of consent. If you want to know their sexuality, ask them. But you don't ask a kid who's 12 years old, who hasn't even gone through puberty yet, what their sexuality is. And then start trying to fill their fucking head. Well, look at all the support you're getting. Would it be such a bad thing if you were gay? Then they wonder why all these kids grow up to be fucked up. Anyway, that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.